Hello everyone, today we continue to explore these two animals, lions and giraffes, in the midst of the battle between these two fierce animals. Giraffes, the tallest mammals in the world, create a strong and noble image with slender but extremely long legs, as tall as an adult, about 180 centimeters. This is one of the impressive animals, adapted to the open forest and savanna environments of Africa. Giraffes often live in herds, where their height not only gives them an advantage when hunting but also helps them protect their territory and young from predators. With their long, slender legs, giraffes can move quickly through open grasslands, where they often forage. With its unparalleled height, giraffes are often important targets for predators, especially lions, the kings of the deep forest. In a fight between a lion and a giraffe, the physical advantage usually belongs to the lion, but the giraffe is not an easy prey. They have talented dodging abilities and agility, using their long legs to repel enemies. Despite successfully adapting to the harsh African environment, giraffes still face challenges from environmental change and habitat loss. This poses a major challenge to species conservation and maintaining biodiversity in nature. The giraffe's slender legs are not only a symbol of the impressiveness of nature, but also a reminder of our responsibility to protect the environment and the rare animals on this planet. Full stop. A fierce battle for survival has begun between two magnificent creatures, the giraffe and the lion, in a confrontation where only survival is the ultimate decision. The giraffe, with its unparalleled height, was sipping delicious morsels from the soft young grasses. Suddenly, the lion, a clever predator, quickly approached, amidst the slender shade of the tree. Bright eyes emerged, marking its concentration and determination. The confrontation begins with the giraffe's agility and cunning. It jumped through the tall grass, its steps agile and nimble as the lion charged. The lion, although strong, faces the delicacy and elasticity of its opponents. Each attack is like a complex problem that two beings must solve. The sound of the lion roared like a threat, but the giraffe did not let himself be subdued. It uses its slender legs to dodge and deal with lion attacks. The battle became fierce as clouds of dust rose from the fierce clashes. Gradually, the lion, although strong, began to tire. Giraffe, with its acumen and strategy, gradually prevailed. Finally, it took advantage of an opportunity and defeated the lion, pushing it backwards. The giraffe, although panting, still prevailed, turned around and continued its journey among the vast steppe. The lion, despite its defeat, still maintains its spirit of survival in a challenging natural world. Determined eyes aimed precisely at the giraffe, which had chosen this place to search for food for its herd. Giraffes, with their unparalleled height, do not hesitate to confront. It raises its head high, embodying a monument of strength and perseverance. The confrontation began when the lion charged at impressive speed. Giraffe, without hesitation, faced and used its slender but agile legs to dodge. Its toned muscles make every move powerful. The lion, although strong, must face the agility and elasticity of its opponents. The battle became intense as both beings delivered powerful blows. Lions use their necks to bite and hook, while giraffes use their legs and head to ward off predators. The roar and banging from the confrontation spread throughout the steppe, creating a tense atmosphere. Eventually, the giraffe's talent and strength began to overwhelm him. It continuously dodges the lion's attacks and uses its head to repel the enemy. The lion, starting to tire, could not continue to maintain strength. Finally, the giraffe kicked hard on the lion's chest, pushing it back and out of its territory. The giraffe seemed successful. It turned around and continued to take control of its territory. The lion, despite his defeat, still maintains his authority in a challenging natural world. Lions seek opportunities to prove their strength, challenging themselves by hunting large prey such as elephants and giraffes. Their ingenuity and determination will be tested to the limit. Herds of antelope and buffalo are always the main targets for lions. However, when they decide to face larger prey, such as elephants and giraffes, the hunt becomes more dangerous. The lion, only a quarter the height of a giraffe, must deploy every bit of strategic thinking to have any chance of success. Fight scenes between lions and large prey often take place with tight, fatal kicks and end-ball jumps. On successful occasions, lions can score large meals, demonstrating the strength of their hunting team. However, it's not always glorious moments. Lions also have to face painful defeats and deadly kicks from large prey. These fights are not only about physical strength but also about flexibility and mental strength. With each failure, the lion learns and becomes increasingly sophisticated in its hunt, constantly developing skills to maintain survival in the harsh African world. Although lions are famous as the kings of the forest, having no opponents in the forest, the reality is sometimes the opposite of their mighty appearance when facing unpredictable blows from their prey. Giraffes, with their weight advantage and long legs, become formidable opponents when lions decide to challenge them. Fights between lions and giraffes often turn into a rain of hooves, with the deer repeatedly hitting the lion on the head. This caused the king of the forest to experience consecutive kicks, each time being a bone-crunching blow as desired. Although lions possess sharp fangs and solid strength, giraffes' flexibility and spirit often make them difficult to control. Sometimes, lions have to be cautious, taking advantage of every opportunity to attack and avoid dangerous kicks. The confrontation between lions and giraffes is not only a constant battle between predator and prey, but also a test of the fighting ability and tactical thinking of both sides. The bone-crunching blows from giraffes are not only a physical challenge, but also require wisdom and experience for the lion to overcome and maintain its lofty position in the deep African jungle. Every confrontation between a lion and a giraffe is a tough battle, with both sides coming up with clever attacks and defenses. The lion must appear skillful and agile, using his strength to take advantage of the opening moments and attack the giraffe's weak points. However, sometimes the strength of the lion is not enough to counter the strength and fighting techniques of the giraffe. The rain of hooves not only causes physical damage but also poses psychological challenges for lions. Patience and perseverance become the keys to overcoming these difficult blows. Failures are also valuable lessons for lions, helping them better understand how to face strong opponents. In the harsh natural world, only intelligent and flexible lions can survive and maintain dominance. Even though they have to experience bone-crunching blows from their prey, lions are still strong and spirited forest lords in the challenging forest world. This battle for survival is not only a battle between predator and prey but also a story of survival and adaptation in the harsh environment of Africa. Giraffes not only attract attention with their incredible height, but also with their slender fur and long, graceful legs. These animals often move in herds, where their legs help them easily cross open lands in search of food. One of the unique characteristics of giraffes is their ability to pick tall trees. Their long legs not only help them move, but also aid in reaching tree leaves at heights inaccessible to many other animals. Giraffes are adapted to savanna and open forest environments, making them excellent explorers. However, the beauty and uniqueness of giraffes also bring with them great challenges in protecting and maintaining the species population. Habitat loss and uncontrolled hunting are both threatening their existence. It is humanity's duty to protect and preserve natural habitats so that they can continue to exist and promote biodiversity. While the giraffe's long legs symbolize strength and authority in the natural world, they are also a symbol of natural charm and sophistication. Preserving and respecting these creatures is not only our duty but also a commitment to a sustainable and balanced future on this planet. Giraffes, with the ability to run at speeds of up to 56 km per hour at close range and 16 km per hour at long distances, are one of the extremely flexible and impressive animals in the animal world. The special thing is that although they have extremely long legs, their necks are not correspondingly long. The unevenness between the legs and neck creates a distinctive animal shape, while also presenting challenges in everyday life. Giraffes often have to scratch their head and neck when they need to drink water. With slender but strong legs, they can run fast but face uncomfortable situations when they need to kneel down to drink water from the ground. In fact, giraffes often kneel when drinking, using their front legs and neck to reach the water source in the most convenient way. The image of this animal kneeling creates a delicate and skillful painting, demonstrating creativity and adapting to its living environment. The combination of high speed, slender legs and unique ability to kneel are outstanding features that help giraffes survive and adapt in the African environment. Although their necks are not long, they have developed unique survival techniques to solve the challenges of daily life, highlighting the diversity and creativity of the animal world. Giraffes only need to drink water once for many days. Large amounts of water are absorbed by them from the plants they eat. 5. Giraffes spend most of their lives in a standing position. They even sleep and give birth in this position. Although carefully protected by their mothers, the world of young giraffes often contains terrifying challenges from lions, jaguars and African wild dogs, the bloodthirsty predators of the natural world. Africa. From the first months of life, young giraffes face threats from the world around them. Despite close protection from their mothers, the babies still become prime targets for predators. Lions, with their courageous prides and taking advantage of every opportunity, are often the first to be dangerous. Jaguars, with their speed and agility, are also a big threat to sneaky young giraffes. African wild dogs, with their organized hunting abilities and strong adaptations, are also often encroach on the territory of young giraffes. In the first months of life, when they still do not have enough self-defense skills, these attacks pose great challenges. However, although the number of young giraffes that are preyed upon during this period is quite large, lucky and skillful babies can escape predators and grow into strong kings of the jungle. Giraffe mothers also play an important role in educating and protecting their children, helping them learn how to face and avoid dangers from the outside world. In Western culture, the image of the lion is often dubbed the king of the jungle, symbolizing strength, power and noble status in the animal world. However, sometimes tigers are also considered alternative kings, especially when people's assessment of their strength and intelligence is no less impressive than that of lions. The lion is often a symbol of strength, courage and leadership. This image is often expressed in art, culture, and even proverbs. Lions are honored and respected for their noble status in the natural world, frequently appearing in stories, legends and religious symbols. However, sometimes, tigers are also included in the role of king to replace lions. Tigers, with their strong appearance and challenging spirit, are also attract attention and respect. The image of a tiger is often used to represent strength, agility and perseverance, especially in lands where lions do not live. Although the lion retains its famous position as king of the jungle, the fact that the tiger is sometimes considered an alternative king is an expression of the species' regard for strength and leadership of other powerful animals. This flexibility in perspective shows diversity and respect for the owners of the old forest, creating a rich and multidimensional cultural beauty. If you like the video, don't forget to support the channel with a like and subscribe to the channel and watch good videos. Thank you for watching the videos. Goodbye and see you again.